when you're batting, but the way Johnny sort of got away to a flyer, blazed away like that, do you feel you were able to play with sort of controlled, sort of measured aggression?
Yeah, I was able just to kind of knuckle down and get myself in. He's great to watch, isn't he? At the moment he's in some incredible form, so that was a nice feeling to be able just to relax and take a watch.
And on that basis, do you feel like maybe it was one of your best innings? It wasn't your highest innings, but it looked like you might get there in the end. But
yeah, I had a long discussion with Thorpe after I got out and just said that was probably my favourite innings as far as the way my tempo was throughout the innings, the way I knuckled down early, found it quite difficult and went through quite some difficult patches, but then came out on the other side. Obviously, when I wanted to start expanding my game, unfortunately I got out, but I was still happy nonetheless. Yeah, it was good.
Do you think as a team you've learnt from last year's Champions Trophy problems here about how to approach batting in Cardiff?
Yeah, possibly. I think you've just got to give yourself more time here in Cardiff. Recognise that towards the end of the innings, the last 10-15 overs, you're able to go big. So yeah, I think we've learnt a few lessons there.
And were you always convinced that 342 is going to be enough?
Yeah, until obviously Marsh batted out of his skin and then Agar came in and started smacking it a bit as well. But those were two very big wickets for us. But yeah, at the half-time break we were confident, yeah.
And in terms of the series, you must be pretty confident, 2-0 up with 3 to play?
Yeah, and every game is important as the last. Even if we go into next game, win next game, make it 3-0, then 4-0, 5-0. That's the aim.
Jason, you obviously got left out of that Champions Trophy semi-final team here. Is it sort of trite to say it's more rewarding to come back here and get 100 in the same venue?
Yeah, well, it's just playing for England's a huge honour, and it's obviously very rewarding being in the team. I wouldn't say being dropped in that Champions Trophy has anything to do with making any 100 feel any better than the next. It's just the way it is, mate. Any other ground to be dropped at is disappointing, but yeah.
John and Mel?
Yeah, I was going to say that. I mean, the fact that you've come back from that and made obviously a big 180 in the winter, what you described as your best 100 today, you must be pretty pleased the way things are shaping up now.
Yeah, and it was a big aim for me to come back after a long winter, to start well on home soil. Obviously, we had the hiccup against Scotland, and then the first game I was a bit panicky, a bit wary of where my game's at, but put in a lot of hard work over the last 2 days and got a few rewards today.
Just talking about tempo there, has that been a particular thing that you've been trying to work on for a while?
It's something that I think any opening batter wants to try and perfect. I don't think I'll ever perfect it, but it's just a case of trying to bat for 50 overs and going through the gears, starting well in the power play, then taking it down for the next 20 and then going up again. So something I'll learn and I probably will never ever master, but I'm enjoying trying.
Jason, just on the back of, you beat Australia 4-1 in Australia earlier this year. Obviously, you made that big 180 at the MCG. You got them 2-0 down here. Given they're the reigning World Cup champions, you guys are sort of going to be the home team, probably favourites next year. How important is it to you guys to just completely rob Australia into the dirt? Is that a mentality you've got?
No, that's not. Well, I guess you could probably say it is, but it's a case of just treating every single game like it's our last, and all throughout the whole summer now leading up to that World Cup, no matter who we play. Don't want to get too aggressive like that, but yeah, it'd be nice to win 5-0.
And have you looked at this, particularly as an opening batsman, have you looked at this Australian bowling lineup and gone, there's an opportunity here for me to get some runs? Obviously, they're talented guys in their own right, but
yeah,
they haven't played a lot of international cricket. Do you say there's an opportunity for yourself to really get some runs?
No, like you said, they're extremely talented and they deserve their spots in the national team. You don't ever go into any game, no matter what game it is, thinking or licking your lips and saying, I can't wait for this, because the game of cricket kind of grabs you by the neck and lets you know about it. So, no, they deserve their spot and they bowled extremely well today.